So I have some explaining to do. We're playing Blueprints today. Now, some of you may know that it is the year of RTS, and we were originally going to be playing Dragon Shard today. And you'll see that we're not doing it today and tomorrow. We're actually doing Ashes of Singularity, the demo that's at Steam Next Fest tomorrow. And that surprising, out of nowhere, Terminator RTS next week. April, Age of Empires 2 still happening, April of Empires. But I was going to play Dragon Shard today, and I just couldn't get the compatibility settings to work. Like, it opens and it runs, but I just could not get the compatibility to function with the stream. And I was so annoyed and so frustrated, I just said, you know what? I'm going to play Blueprints. So, we're going to continue our playthrough of Blueprints. That's it. That's what's happening. And I told you I'd be sneaking these streams in this year, and I am. Now, we learned that her ladyship's key is in the tomb. We learned... we learned a lot of stuff. We learned that her ladyship's key is in the tomb. We're pretty sure we have an admin password pattern if we can get the furnace and the freezer to be next to each other, because it was Ravad, which we looked at and said, oh, that's Dave R backwards. Ooh, what are the other names that are on there? So we think we can get an admin password to the underground. We also can graduate. We also have something, I think it was like a cursed thing in the shrine. We have a number of really fun things to be exploring. Oh yeah, we're wealthy, because we locked the day. The announcement says you got a secret item in lobby. Are you describing something that historically happened? Or are you trying to tell me what to do? Because I cannot stress enough that we are on a strict no spoilers policy about anything at all. And if I ask a question, it is rhetorical. And I'm saying this less to you specifically and more to the public at large. Items for trade. Shelter could be potentially nifty. I'm going to do the root cellar because I want my dig spots. And you know, for those of you who don't know, we are doing a note-free run. We've taken no notes. And someone was like, that's so impressive, Day9. How do you remember all that information? And if you've watched the stream, the answer is I don't. I forget a great deal of stuff. But my trick is, if you don't remember something, you look at your notes. If I don't remember something, I go, I'll try to remember to look at that the next time I'm there. Like taking a look at this family tree and just identifying some names and loading them in. Yeah, I'm not taking notes, J-Hack. And I just enjoy trying to remember things. It's a weird thing that I just find enjoyable. Not necessarily because I'm good at it, but because it's like, when I'm not playing the game, it's really fun to just stop and imagine and think, ooh, what do I remember? And it's just, I'm spending a little more time in the game, even when I'm out of it. We can get a furnace today? Whoops. Oh, that's right. We got a furnace yesterday in the game, I think. But we can't get the freezer 2 days in a row. And I know that I had the freezer yesterday because look at how much money I have. Now, magnifying glass is definitely something that I want when I get her ladyship's diary. Oh, this is... I have a problem. So I really want to do the parlor, but like we have 22 gems. We just don't need to do the parlor. You know what? I'm gonna like. I think it's the first time that I've ever passed up on the parlor. Hrunting says, "Love to get your thoughts on the story once you finish Day 9." I mean, I think the story, just everything that I've seen so far, has been just marvelous. And I think that, like, I'm going to spoil up to where I've played. I'm allowed to spoil, you're not. Those are the rules. I'm the daddy here. I never want to speak again. Yeah, I may as well get the commissary. I got cash to spend. Love that bass clarinet. Don't call me. I hate that, but I can't believe I ruined it. Okay, so I think many of you have heard me talk about that I like when systems and story and mechanics in a game are resonant instead of discordant. They're all working in the same direction. The gameplay. Ooh, a mysterious house with shifting rooms. Very mysterious. And there's little secrets within those rooms that leans into the mystery. And the story also resonates with that. The story, as far as I can tell, is Baron Sinclair helped create an escape for Marion Marigold, our mama. And the clues to the escape are buried in here. So in the same way that I'm trying to uncover the mystery of what's going on in here, we also, too, are trying to uncover the mystery of what happened with Mary. These are all pretty bad. I'm going to do Secret Passage because I know I'm going to do this. Ooh, actually, maybe I'll just do Gold Sink since I have like a bunch of gold. Never even thought about doing that. I'm sure it's going to be a casino and not the thing that I want. Mount Holly gift shop, eh? We could do some serious currency laundering. I'm not going to risk having no exits. Dare mode. Yeah, the cursed coffers, that's what it is. Dude, Emu7, it's a bit of an off-topic question here, but I figure I'll ask you. Do you know anything about the falling out of the Kickstarter MMO Ashes of Creation? Will this hurt the gaming scene from an investor standpoint, you think? You've been in games your whole life, so I figure you may know. Dude, okay, I know only what's public, and that shit is insane. And so anytime there's a lot of, like, this party says X and that party says Y, my brain tends to just tune it out and just wait until things work through the courts. But, like, my understanding of it is that there was a very large amount of money that was put in by the CEO. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to fund this studio myself. Totally normal, not unheard of thing. I believe that's even how Valve got started. It was Gabe Newell and Mike Harrington took, like, their own money to start it. Great. And they were working on an MMO for, like, ever... And it had been in development, and it was coming along, and I had some friends who played it, and they felt like it wasn't close to being done yet, but, you know, there seemed to be community enthusiasm about it. They were enthusiastic about it, and then it, like, very, 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 very abruptly shut down super, super hard, violently, very fast, ultra, omega, giga quickly. Just kapow, poof, gone. And, like the employees were notified that, like, they were not even going to get their last paycheck, like, out of the blue. gone. Absolutely poofed. And the CEO was like, oh, the control of the company moved away from me, in like a post or something like this. And everyone's like, wait, what do you mean moved away from you? I thought that you owned the whole thing. What's going on? Turan Bar says, hey, are you the Day9 that played Harry yesterday? It's me! And don't forget, I'm playing Age of Empires all April long. April of Empires, baby. Alright, so we get drafting strategy? Oh, man. Dude, that was so fun to play yesterday. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've read this drafting strategies book. Let's see, a dead end is... You know, I am going to read this one out loud. Out loud. Every architect has experienced it. You're drafting a house room by room and everything is going smoothly. Suddenly you realize there's only a single path available for expansion, and it is imperative you draft a hallway, or else your design will have no hope of further development. Part of the reason why I'm making myself read this is clues are hidden in here, or just frankly blunt information, like a furnace next to a freezer will melt a freezer. That was great. I'll come back to the Ashes of Creation things after I read this book. This is Drafting Strategy Volume 5. But on the critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends, rooms with no exit, and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, and the death of expansion. In short, they're the death of your house. But are they genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear? Perhaps! Beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold some inherent value. In this volume of Drafting Strategy, we'll delve deeper into the world of the grave that any architect has ever dared to draft to discover once and for all if there is any life beyond the dead end. Yeah, so like Ashes of Creation, it went busto, and everyone was like, wait, weren't you fully in charge of the company, CEO? Because it wasn't all your money? And then like it turns out there were other investors, and they've been like sharing information, being like, we invested a bunch of money and we want our returns and all this stuff. I don't really know fully what's happening, but like anytime there's a company that has been working on something for like a lot of years and has been super public about it, and then it turns out the financing side was a little weird or bad, or in other cases fraudulent. Again, I have no idea what's up with this. I don't want to be like, I think it's fraudulent, wink wink. I'm just trying to say for other investments that I have been aware of where there was literal fraud that occurred, yeah, that was bad. But like, I don't actually think that it will have that much of an impact on investment. I don't necessarily see how it would. Because I think that with MMOs, it's very clear that if you make a good MMO, you can make a lot of money. World of Warcraft has a perfectly successful MMO that everyone keeps trying to kill. Final Fantasy, was it 14, 16? I can never remember which one it is. I think it's 14. Whatever the Final Fantasy MMO, doing great. Thumbs up. Elder Scrolls Online, perfectly solid. RuneScape, fucking still going strong, right? They exist. So the idea of one company coming along and not succeeding and there being some weirdness, you know, I think that more than anything, it's just like, whatever happened here, there's going to be a whole bunch of people that will be interested because there's drama. But I don't necessarily think it's going to be much more than that. I mean, they're like, I don't know. I'm not that fazed by gigantic failure. As in like, oh, who did the bad thing? Gigantic failure happens all the time. It's in fact, most of what happens. I think that what's unusual about this situation is the circumstances in which it went from robusto to busto. Let's keep reading drafting strategies. A dead end is any room that lacks another door by which to exit. Fantastic. It is an understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house as they limit your available paths for growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake is beginners picking the room with the most doors while drafting and ignoring the other factors, but every house needs some dead ends. It's the lavatory is the one that I'm most interested in. Also, where's my... Can we see anything interesting in the lavatory? Don't be afraid of drafting a few dead ends. An architect drafts removes that floor plan from the draft pool. Yes, 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 yes. The key is figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential expansion. Dropping a dead end on the rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this and help you pick up some extra resources before continuing to higher ranks. Whoa. All right. As foreboding as a black-bordered floor plan may seem, Tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can be drafted from the grounds and is considered one of the outer rooms. As such, it can be drafted at the very start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses, and the key to the ladyship's diary. The entire space was designed by early Orindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative and skeptical of dead-end architecture. The 8 Ageran angels of the early era that are scattered throughout the tomb's chambers are a memento of times past. You will certainly be seeing a lot of them when employing a tomb-centered strategy, as you will likely be making several visits here throughout the day. Successful tomb strategy depends on 3 crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to follow to allow for return trips to the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. The strategy is perfect for those who love risk and great rewards. Is that it? Great. Grounds for termination. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms that are draftable outside the house. These floor plans are unique, not only in where they can be drafted, but also in the fact that they are floor plans that cannot lead to the expansion of further rooms, making them the perfect candidates for dead ends. They are also able to be drafted at the very beginning of the day, which allows architects to plan out a strategy with greater precision and purpose. For example, on a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritize acquiring gems to pay for the extra classrooms. Yep. Whereas on a hovel day, they will focus entirely on getting lots of extra steps. I haven't gotten a hovel in a long time. Grounds for termination may have been a play on words for the title of this article, but it certainly wasn't a joke to the former groundskeeper Denny Ravane. Denny Ravane. Denny Ravane. D-E-N-A-V-E-R. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe there's an admin password of D-Eniver. Deniver. Which reminds me of the character from the manga Claymore named Deneva. And I remember when I first read it, I was like, Deneve? What kind of name is that? And then I learned it was pronounced Deneva. And then I was like, what kind of name is that? Toolshed. The groundskeeper's toolshed is often a great draft choice. Yep. Even better can be found in trading posts if you have something valuable. The shop's frequented by local farmers and hunters who supply the estate with goods. Whoa. Those the vegetables and fruits obtained from the locals are preserved in the subterranean cellar. When winter arrives, these stored goods are frequently traded back. Yeah. Ooh, here we go. Okay. Last outer room is a floor plan with a function that isn't as straightforward as the others. Just what is a blessing? How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? The shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with the glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute are blessed by the unseen forces that guide this world. Blessings are persistent benefits that last several days, that are bestowed upon the reverend, blah, 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 blah. We've made an offering of gold. You're so reverent if you give us money. This type of duration of blessing can differ depending upon the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last. So the Tinkerer, when you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. Blessing of the Berry Picker. While drafting instead of picking a floor plan, yep, I've had that one before. Blessing of the Chef, for each different type of spread that you do today. Add an extra dish to the dining room. Each different type of spread that you do. Oh, I see what it means by a spread. That's when it spreads coin around the estate. Blessing of the Gardener. Add 8 courtyards to today's draft pool. Blessing of the General. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, Gain 5 gems. Blessing of the Monk. If you call it a day in a room on your estate, you will draw that room while drafting from the grounds the following day. Okay, Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay 1 gem to spin floor plans. Nice. Blessing of the High Roller. Each time you draft a shop, gain an ivory die. Gain 10 gold whenever you roll an ivory die. Top 5 dead ends. As selected by the editorial staff of Drafting Strategy. Toolshed is good, and the attic is really good. Yeah, study's most powerful room for the experienced architect. No longer has difficulty accumulating gems. Only the room coat check. Yes, love this one. Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day, and you could win 200 gold. And the trophy of sweepstakes. What? Oh, sick. I can't wait to read this bottom thing. I'm so glad I brought this. This is so awesome. Robo Blake says that is a lot of info. I already know probably 95% of it, but I'm really interested in Dave Ravane. There's going to be Denny Ravane. I want to try that right away. And we're actually going to try it right after this. The risk may scare off some, but to those who see their steps as expendable resource and throw caution to the wind, Hovel is an unbeatable drafting force. I've really enjoyed the Hovel. And so let's read this. Eligibility. The Dead End Contest Sweepstakes is open to legal residents of Fen Ares, or at least 12 years of age at the time of entry. Employees of Drafting Strategy, its affiliates, subsidiaries, advertising, and promotion agencies, and their immediate family members and or those living in the same household are each not eligible to participate in the sweepstakes. During the sweepstakes, players must draft rooms in a single house during a single day, and a number of rooms may be drafted. Only dead-end rooms drafted during that day will be counted towards the dead-end tally. This is so cute. The dead-end tally exceeds the current record, 19. Participant is considered a winner. The cash prize is an approximate shop value of 200 gold, paid out to the winner of sweepstakes in a check equal to the prize amount. The trophy sweepstakes has an approximate shop value of 30 gold. Please note, the trophy is not composed of real gold, but features a gold-like coating for decorative purposes. The winner will be notified and receive their prize by mail no later than 5 days after obtaining the dead-end record. Check mail room. That's so funny. The odds winning the contests are not very promising. The Arctic Assessor's record is very, very good at drafting. Yep, that's me. I'm like a gamer. Conclude. You've unearthed the darker side of architectural design and found inspiration in the morbid death at dead-end rooms, from the despair of a drafted lavatory to the chilling allure of the tomb. We believe that even the most eerie aspects. As you venture forth, remember there is certain beauty to the unknown and the macabre. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to go back, I say. We're going to burn some steps for sure. Who doesn't love burning steps? So first things first, we're going to go all the way down underneath. I'm really glad I'm playing Blueprints today. I was so demoralized. I don't know if any of you have ever tried to get an old game working on a modern system, and just the amount of pain that it takes to do that. So, it was Dave R. So this is what we saw, Dave R. And we press enter, it says this admin key has been deactivated. And by the way, the reason I said Dave R is that if you read it backwards, D-A-V-E-R, great. So then we had Denny R. Denny Ravane. So let's try this. Let's try... Ravane. Denaver. Okay. Damn. So I still have that same quest as before, where I really want to make sure that I go back to the freezer and try to read more into stuff. Robert Blake, you ever met Ezekiel the Third? I have, man. Zeke's a blast. I haven't seen Zeke in a long time. So I know there's been some questions people have asked, and I've kind of looked away. And because my hands are preoccupied playing the video game, but I can still see chat, feel free to re-ask. Dude, where's my ground turnips? Dude, I've never been this low on steps this early in a day. It's kind of a little bit strange. Did I get some sort of step penalty or something? Yo, what up, Jen Manade? Good to see you. So, I think I will be going straight. And we'd be more than happy to get some foodie. I am going to get the Great Hall. I'm going to put it here, and I'm just going to barrel straight ahead and worry about the rest of these rooms later. When I get some sort of thing, like if I could, for instance, get a foyer, that would be great. None of these really matter, but, you know, may as well get the Rotundra. I think it might be that room, but I'm not 100% certain. Draxus, may I ask, are you going to stream YouTube or Mechabellum at any point? That's kind of an interesting one. That's an interesting question. I'm not sure. That might be something to consider, though. I think Mechabellum's a kick-ass game. Security seems like a good choice. I always feel like such a beggar whenever I have that beep 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 beep. All right, so let's go to the keycard system. Let's do two things. Security level, we're going to set it to low for now. Confirm setting. And we're also going to, oops. Change offline mode to unlocked and come back here in case things change. West Wing Hall, I think it's completely fine. It's so weird. I've not needed food this much, but... Oh, well, this makes my life way easier. Dude, Bobo, I think that the Age of Empires 2 stuff was, like, some of the most fun that I have had in ages. It is so fun. God, I love Age of Empires 2. Part of me was like, maybe I'll play Age of Empires 2 today, but like, I'm just feeling a little tired. I've been sleeping, I've been eating healthy, blah, blah, blah. I just literally think that I've been working out and going hard in my professional career. My body's just like, yeah, we need to sleep if we're lifting heavy weights and then trying to focus all day. So let's change the security level to high, because now we have disabled things with the utility closet. Maximum suspicion since he carried people to victory. Roar! I'm going to shamelessly say in that game 2 against Hera, it's not that much of a brag because Hera's like nearly winning a 7v1, but still, I killed like 175 of Hera's workers. Do we want 3 keys right now? Wouldn't be bad, but I want to keep digging because it maximizes probability for food. But Etiquette says, sorry to repost, but thought you might like this. So I wanted to say thank you for constantly reminding people not to backseat. My son was struggling to turn on his toy vacuum yesterday. I was about to help, then remembered your no backseating rule. After he figured it out, he was so happy with himself. No backseating is a way of life and part of the learning process. Dude, hell yeah. Hell yes. Yeah, no, I mean, I think that there's like... It's nice to point out that struggle is fun. Struggle and then overcoming it is where pride comes from. Where do I actually wish to go? Oh yeah, this is maybe a good time to announce this. I've been talking about this a little bit here and there. I wanted to note that we are hiring 2 roles at our studio right now. And if any of you would like to join me... Ugh, that sucks. Well, I guess it's a closet. If any of you would like to join me, we're looking for a UI UX designer and a character artist. You can see the job posting in the rotating... Well, you can see it on my Twitter. You just see it there. jobs.ashbyhq.com/day9. We'd love to hear from you. Guess we do wish to go north, huh? I'm going to keep doing this because I do want to keep digging, and I think I need more exits, quite frankly. Turnips? Turnips. Turnip for what? So much stuff in here today. Jesus. All of these suck me. Alright, I'm just going to redraw. I don't care. Alright. Well, I do have gems to spare. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think this is what I actually do want, even though I've been talking a lot about steps. 37. The 7th is major if drafted quite late. That's the one that I keep thinking about. The 7th is major if drafted quite late. May as well just get a break room, guarantee a connection. Oh, look at this. Ooh, they got some upgrades here. You can have a beer and just pour the coffee right into the beer bottle. That's amazing. Okay, so you square it when you get to pink, huh? So, plus 12 minus 11 is 1. Times 4 is 4. 4 squared is 16. Nice. So this means you are going to square it after every single one. So this is 5. You plus 5, you immediately square it. So that's 25. Then the next thing we're going to do is multiply it by 2, which is 50. Then we're going to subtract 35 from 50. Why is that the hardest part? It's 15. All right, so we're going to first start by subtracting 1. And then we're going to multiply that by 10. So that's negative 10. Then we're going to add 11, which makes it 1 again, and then we're going to square it. Key! It's just this room with many doors. That is not the best connection. But I'm definitely going to pick it. Can we stonks? So there's a key that I don't have yet, the 7th key. And what it says is the 7th key is major if drafted quite late. And there's obviously the music room theory that I've had, which has 1 major key and 1 minor key. I am wondering if maybe what's happening is that maybe it's not drafted quite late as in at a high rank, but maybe drafted quite late as like the last room that I draft. So that's a theory that I haven't tested very much. I've done a lot of late drafting of the music room. So I'm just going to work my way up this way. So that could be a potential theory of something that we might want to re-roll for a little bit. I don't need a room with many doors here. Just regular old key will be fine. This could be very nice. This also will give us some more dirt to dig. Dude, I am wealthy, Jeremy, but not anymore. Spend it all on a plushie, just like I do in my real life. Any gems? No. So this should be a green room, basically, no matter what. So we'll go ahead and do this. That raises our luck. Before we go into this, let's see if we can get... Ooh, we feel a little luckier. Love to see it. I don't think it really matters that much. But I will do this. Because we do get a 1 gem refund. Now, the reason this is 0811 is because I just typed in my brother's birthday and it just opened up. Oh, there's no gem in here. There's almost always a gem in the safe. Nice. I can't tell you how insane that was. I just did my birthday and my brother's birthday and it opened and I was like, what? I really don't want any of these. I hate to say it, but I do need to redraw a thing. And I'm not going to do this one, actually. I'm not going to do that. This is kind of weird. Maybe the author is just a big fan of yours? What do you mean, MMA Cheer Puppy? Did you ever figure out the actual solution to this one? Yeah, because I just asked chat. I was like, what? You know what I mean? You're a smart guy. I'm like MMA Cheer Puppy. It's not that I'm dumb. It's that like I just don't remember what was being talked about because there's like a delay. So I just like my brain is always a little bit off. I'll wait for your response. Let me be more clear, MMA Cheer Puppy. Assume I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Because I'll be real, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I'm just going to get the mailroom because there's a number of letters that... Yeah, I've already solved this one. Yeah, okay. So the last one is the lights one. Great. Was there any hidden information here? Great. You say I concede. Great. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Oh, Denny Ravane stole that? Oh! Wait a minute. I'm starting to have some theories. Lost in Line says, I think they were saying the designer of this game knew you personally and put your brother's beta in for that reason. Really? That would be sick, man. Holy wow. Someone who's like way better than me at anything I will ever be good at in my entire life because of what they've done in Blueprints somehow thinks enough of me and my brother to include just his birthday and not mine? Wait a minute. What do you think? Every day is your birthday, Sheriff. My favorite cat. Put it on the wiki as a fact. That's it. Done. Yes, hello. Good, you were just like really happy today. How old is Sheriff? She's 11. Meow. Okay. She really wants me to rotate into a lap, but we can't. We just got to give her some love. My favorite is when I like get her in the little neck of my arm, and then she looks up at me. Look at her cute little face. That's her favorite. Okay. Okay. I know. I know. And our moment is done. And I have a lint roller next to my desk for that reason. Woohoo! Do-do-do-do-do. Woohoo! Alright. Streamer cat, yeah. Oh, she's in her box. Man, I love cutting a little box for the cat. And then she like gets into the box and just chills there. This probably isn't good for my pores, but it's like really good for getting it off my face. Because she really sheds on my face. Okay. A den. Wow. Is a den as good as we're gonna get here? Might be. We could redraw. I mean, I don't know. Redraw, see if there's any food. Technically, I prefer this. Hatmaster, good to see you, man. Dude, I am doing well. And I'm glad you loved Fun Day Monday. And this has replaced Fun Day Monday in my heart. Nailed it. No turnips. Very sad about this. Perfect. This is literally what I wanted. You hear a beep? Is it just this box on the table? It was. It was the box on the table. I figured it out. I'm gaming. Grug, is your project Unreal 4 or 5? It should say in the job description, Grug, but it is UE 5. I'll have dinner. I didn't get the conservatory. I'm so fucking sad. I think I do want this for the sake of steppies. And not the conservatory, the replace Aroni guy. Subscription just says Unreal. It's a good catch, Grug. Thank you for that. Well, this is a bit painful. I'm actually not going to go into this because I realize I've made a bit of an error. I do not remember which door the Great Hall opens. Oh, well, I'm obviously not going to do this one. Shit. For each room that we had that's like that, how many of them do we have? I think it's 0. There's 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. All right. This will give me 3 doors then, so I think it's fine. And those are the 2 that we wanted. How do I want to do this? So now we're actually low on keys. So I am actually going to leverage my steps and go back down south. The drawing room could be a good choice, but I kind of want to, like, work my way through some of these. Rumpus Room is one that I really want to lower the rarity of. And Rumpus Room generally gives us some good stuff. But right now, I really have 2 goals. One is to make the last room that I draft be the music room. That's one of the things I want to do. The other one is I just want to get to the 46th room again and just take a peek. I'm nearly certain I've not yet seen all of his visions. Redraw floor plans. Well, we do have an exit there, so this is going to be a fine temporary one. Why do I want the music room last? Because in the 46th room, it says the 7th key is major if drafted quite late. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Oh my god, amazing. So now I'm going to work my way back to the Great Hall. Keys. Fastest way here, probably bang, 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 bang. Or is it faster to go this way? Probably faster that way. Death and Breath of Seth says, can I ask a quick favor? Knowing absolutely nothing, make room for Doppelgang, yes or no? I forgive me, I don't understand the question at all. I'd love to understand the question. Feels good to just be able to do this. It is the room on the right. Okay, I'm getting kind of confused here. Is there something on the ground? What? Oh, Jesus. No beeping here, thank God. Okay, so now we're going to go... So now we have some options here. Still would love some more food, like a kitchen or something would be great. This is the game. How many red rooms do we have? None. Perfect. Everything's on sale, sale, sale. Give me those bananas. Yeah, there we go. We're doing a freaking kale. So now... Okay. This is a interesting choice. Now, the thing is, we can actually come up through the foundation if we want. Just naturally what we'll kind of have to want to do. I don't want to do the archive. Hey, I see a spray in chat. Yes, chat. No backseating, please. Do you feel that? I feel lucky. I feel insanely lucky. Where's my rumpus box? Why am I having a hard time finding them? Yeah, there it is there. I was like, couldn't see this barrel for the life of me. All right. All right. And our starter says, if you miss an item because you don't see it, can we point it out? No.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened for one last time by the sound of a dropping coin.
Day9.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to impart to you one final vision.
So maybe this means that I've actually seen all of them. Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 the secret railway station. So we've already solved that. Illuminate. Can I fucking go down here, please? Pretty please?
In the dim, I see cavern walls of stone. A hollow lit by a sea of 1,000 burning stars.
These very much so feel like places I can go.
I see a treasure buried beneath the cliff rocks.
Okay, I already know that. I already know what's down there.
A black mirror hidden among the memories of the falling sands.
Black mirror.
And within the black mirror, I see a figure. A figure standing in sullen snow.
The Black Prince. Yeah, this is called a Theracane, by the way.
All of what I have told you, my young baron, I wish you to now know. Until we meet again some distant day, I will have nothing more to say.
So I wonder if it just loops. Alright. So, this is where we have some weird stuff that we're going to do for this run. We're going to do some weird stuff. So we're actually going to loop our way out to the entrance. Not a bad route. And we're going to go under and up through the foundation. And we're going to try to open up all these rooms. And then I want this room to let me in. And then I want this to be the last room that we open. So we also want to make sure that we're getting a good amount of keys. The Strange Notion says, at the risk of getting sprayed, did the solo dev do the VA for that part? I don't think so. Current goal in this run is the 7th is major if drafted quite late. That's making us consider, hey, maybe what's going on is that if the last room that we draft is the music room, there will be a minor key, and the major key will be one of the underground ones. And so what's happening now is I'm going to go all the way down. Oh, I hate Day9 so much. I'm so mad at him. Can I get here from here? I have enough steps to just try this. This is me. I'm pretty sure I can, but I'm not 100%. Remind me to leave that shit there. Still don't know how to open up. Oh yeah, what was down here again? Oh, I can light these, huh? You know, it never actually occurred to me that I could light those. Oh yeah, this leads here. And then... So here's what's weird to me. So, if you look at these candles have the little red diamond there. And... I can't remember if I lit these in order to make it go down. That's alright. So here's what we're going to do. So right now, I've moved the minecart back into the correct place for me to open up the thing. What now I have to do is I have to go all the way out. Alright, don't worry. Don't worry, we have backups for backups. Wrong room. Never quite looked at this side too deeply. All right, so here let's resume operation what we were doing before. All right. Oh, we are going on a journey. All right. Now everything's in the correct place. Got to do some rotations over here. Good thing we gave ourselves some extra steps. But that's okay. We're going to eat some ground turnips. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine. Oh, I over-rotated it. Whoops. Sunsis, as much as I want to play this game, my ADHD would never allow me. What do you mean? This is like an ADHD dream game. You can pay attention to anything at all, and it works great. Maybe tomorrow's graduation day. I'm hoping it is. Still, I've wanted to graduate from school for quite some time. Sigils have you solved 2? It's been a long-ass day. Thor God of Chaos says, where do you have your old SC2 videos? They're just all still on the same YouTube, baby. Should have a playlist on there as well. Oh my god, fuck. Fuck. Whoopsie doopsie. Well, shit. There's still hope. Hope reigns supreme. So we would need to get some sort of room that has a walk-in closet. Maybe it's in there, or an attic, or something like this. So let's see, what's the fastest way to get here? Probably like... Oh yeah, that's actually not that bad. I just... Okay. You see, like that moment, oops, that moment is exactly why we don't tell me what's up. Why am I lost here? Oh, yeah. Because that's some fun stuff. Huh. I don't think I saw this before at all. Did I read this? All right. Herbert Sinclair and Anne Babbage. So maybe a Gabab? A Gabab. Alright, I stopped paying attention to where I was trying to run to. Quick Rhymes has been watching the blueprints on YouTube. Very good. Hell yeah, Quick Rhyme. It's rhyme time, baby. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to try to find, like, a walk-in closet. Something that could potentially have a key card. Office, dormitory. We're going to re-roll. Sucks a lot of ass. Let's do the indoor nursery. Guess I'll do it. Anyone leave their key card in the nursery? Any key cards in the nursery? Okay. Needs to be a straight shooter. Showroom. I think there's a higher probability of this having a keycard in it. That's what I think. Shit. Lockpick and a metal detector. First key's found here in the furthest frame. Got it. Second locked up tight in the vault of a bank. Got it. Third is up high among all the clocks. I'm pretty sure this was the Hall of Mirrors puzzle. Fourth down below beneath all the docks. Loved solving this one. Have that. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne. I don't even have a clue where that is. The sixth in a station left by one of your own. I have no clue at all. Seventh is major if you draft it quite late. That's the one that we've been trying to think about. I'm pretty sure it's the major minor key, but I think it needs to be the last room. If you draft it quite late. I was thinking it was like higher up on the rank, but I think that's it. Find like wine says one day we'll ask for a hint. I doubt it. Last key is waiting by the last door 8. I think this is the Mechanarium room. So we do have to call it a day, which kind of sucks. This run was a little bit of a bust, but that's fine. How many keys have I found? I found 4. Fuck. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Even though shoes hurt my soul. It's fine. I've solved 2 sigils. What's this? Go me. What does it reduce it by? Alright, maybe we'll get the treat of a parlor room. So there's kind of like 4 main things I'm thinking about. The Mechanarium key, the 7th key, the Ladyship's key, and of course, classroom. Ay. Okay. But this is all right. We're going to get the tomb. Lady Epson's diary key. So we'll also be hungry to get the magnifying glass. Yeah, Nomad Man. I think your question is actually okay. I think the mod was being reasonable and you're being reasonable. I upgraded the break room to say if you end the day in the break room, you get the key. And the reason I think that the mod was like, we should probably delete that message is like, I should have ended yesterday in there, you know? So I think that both of you were being very reasonable. Fanfare says we're going to get so much milk once we unlock the diary. Oh, dude, let me tell you, Lady Epsom is going to get some shit! We're going to do the conference room. It's good to get this right away because the tomb will spread things around whenever we get to a dead end, and we're looking to get some of those. Power hammer, eh? The observatory is likely what we want to do regardless. Because right now we're looking for Lady Epsom's key. Day, that's going to be our big goal. So we want to make sure that we're stocking up on resources. And it can only be... Oh, shit. Alright. Okay. So this is tricky. Because Draxus means dead-end rooms are more common today. Her ladyship's room is a dead-end room. Sail, eh. Green room's more likely to contain special flowers today, eh. But we got that kind of early. Oops, I just exited the room. My brain was like, that's a dead end. Yep, we're going to get resources here. Oh, God, sorry, wrong run. My brain's still in the last run a little bit. So actually, I'm going to go back in here. Yo, what up, Apo? Good to see you, Apo Koala. I mean, the vault is pretty good to get. Storeroom has the key. I'm just going to get the storeroom. Yeah, Vinarian, making that the passageway costing 0 is like literally one of my absolute favorite things that I've done in my life. I was like, vault's pretty good, but then I was like, dude, we have the tomb. Milk is a good one to get. Storm says, Sean, I have a question and a comment. The comment, to graduate in-game, you have to stay awake IRL for 2 weeks straight, just like the first time. Question is thus, if you've done something already but forgot, is reminding you acceptable? It's not. It is not, and I appreciate that. Appreciate you asking. I think we do want to get the laundry room. I think the laundry room is the good one. Because I think I want to trade my money for my keys. May as well. Alright, I mean, we could just end our run immediately. Whoa! Corridor! Corridor ball! Corner pocket! This is a trash other choice for sure. So right now we have 1, 2, 3. How do you get 20, man? That's insane. Alright, so 13 flipped is 31, minus 30 would be 1. So we're going to do plus 9. 9 times 5 is 45. Flip the numbers, it's 54. We're going to go ahead and subtract 3 to get... Ooh, subtract 3 to get 51. 51 is not prime, because when divided by 3, it is 17. One of my favorite not prime numbers for some fucking reason. So 13 flipped is 31, plus 1 is 32. Flipped is 23, minus 20... is 3. No way! Oh, a room with many doors. On a run where we face Draxus, Eredar, Lord of the Burning Legion. That's definitely something that we want to have a lot of. Casino. Gotta close my eyes. Can't gamble today. I love that the casino, like, always has money, but it doesn't say that it has money. Whoo! Let's get some close calls here. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. And then we need a room that turns left. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'd love an attic, but this is it. Okay. Her ladyship's chamber. Ugh. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know. Let's get another package. Wait, is it always dropped off in the entrance steps? I don't think I've ever done this properly. Like, ever, dude. That's insane. This is awkward. I'm going to do it anyways. I would love the Halls of Holly, please. Foyer doesn't really do anything for us. I guess it's just a West Wing hall. Okay. Really should go back to that trunk soon, but what we want to do is we want to go up and over. We want to descend into the ladyships. A room with many doors. This is so perfect, dude. This is not really very perfect, is it? This actually kind of sucks, but that's fine. We'll just do the gift shop. So we need a room that's a straight shooter, you know? Give me a break, man. So... Shit. Alright, so now I need the key. Huh? I don't think I've actually ever gone into the planetarium. So, you know what? Why not? Let's take a look at this. Oh, goodness. New constellation spotted. Oh! Oh, that's exciting. Alright, so let me... Are there things to interact with here? It's my first time in the planetarium. Ooh. Anything on the chairs? So there's us. Okay, so here's the play. If we can get the key, like the key card, we can come up through the foundation, go here, and then descend down into her ladyship's chamber. That's our whole goal today. We ain't messing around. Do I really want to use a key? Yeah, I think I have 56 to spare. I think I'm not that worried about it. Passageway's pretty nice, but attic? You know what? More shots on goal, huh? Let's descend. Doesn't help. You know, maybe it's an okay time to do it. Okay, so this is a perfectly acceptable dead end. We're going to do the lavatory. We're not going to go into it. We just got rid of it. I'm a little disappointed. I still have that locked trunk in that room because for whatever freaking reason I just didn't use it. So many dead ends do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, there's no way I'm going to get to 20. We're going to do this, because then we can descend down carefully. We are looking for more resources. Thank you. So that should help us a good amount. What we really want is the key card. That's a good shape for us. Is there any food? We'll really go for some food right now. Ooh. Okay. So I need a way to dig, like a commissary would potentially be helpful. Jesus. I'm trying to get to here. Ah! Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just do this because we can get a key card here. Maybe. 1, 2. What the heck is this? What if I get it now? Okay, actual backseat question. I'm going to keep it really narrow, and I just want the narrow answer. I would assume that I have to go back to the observatory to activate it. Is that assumption correct? Yes or no? Okay. So this is an interesting goal for us then. Because, like, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Jesus. Jesus. All right. We need some food, dude. Jesus. Drafting this dead end. Okay. Infinite keys. This is fine. Okay. Courtyard is totally fine. Or so many courtyards. Upgrade. Unlocked. I have 3 courtyards in every single thing by default. And they're upgraded courtyards. Ivory dice, actually kind of something that I would love. Because I think the biggest thing that I need right now is food. I mean, I can get 2 here, but it's just not exciting. You know? Kind of just fucking sucks. I'm just trying to get to her ladyship's chamber. I'm trying to think of the best way to actually do this. Alright, let's just keep on going. No, you fucker! Oh my god. Just be a key card in here. Why not? Just be a key card. Just be a key card. Right? Make it my life easier. Fuck. So now we're in a little bit of desperation mode. I mean, this gives me food. This could give me a key card. I think I need food right now, you know? What do we have today? This gives... trying to think. This is interesting, because the servants' quarters will give us a little bit benefit because we have the sleep mask. Pantry will give us food and a passageway right away. I think it's a pantry. Because the closet could give us the key card, but I think right now we're so desperate for more steps. Okay, this could be enormous for me. If there's a shovel in there... Oh my god, yes. We need this. So, we're going to do this really carefully. We have a bunch of places to dig in here. But more than anything, we need a food opportunity. This is a weird question, but I don't actually know if key cards are ever here. One, two, three, four, dig. 5, dig. Okay, I'm doing this. Nah! Ah! So we have 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This is going to be some serious luck. Turnip. A key, great. What? So good. Coin. Now, I don't want to go into this room. And I want to go here. Coin. Old shoe. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is the risk I'm going to take. 1. I'm going to go up here. 2. We stop and we go, hey, is there some sort of useful thing in here? So if I go 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we die, huh? So many courtyards, Jesus. Now, the other option is we go this way. I think this is what we have to do. We have to do this. You absolute... Coins. Please. I've never wanted turnips so much in my life. Oh, Jesus. Well, 1, 2, 3. This is what hurts so much. Fuck. That's okay. Okay. That was tough, because we got the ladyship's key, but then we wound up in a situation where we got Draxus. Look at that. I just don't think I've ever, like, even noticed that. For some reason I thought that the package got delivered to the mail room and that I just kept missing it. Why do I always click on Draxus? I think you can't not click on Draxus. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone deleted everything. Wow. Okay. What is our plan? I think the plan is going to be... to go for the Mechanarium. That's it. I have not gotten a Schoolhouse in, like, a long time. Grave Embrace says, it was over when Day9 blew the prince. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Now, if there's a parlor, we're doing that right away. Ooh, yes! Alright. A box next to this box contains gems. A box next to this box is true. Only one statement is true. Ah, yes! This is what I'm talking about. I love this stuff so much. Oh my god, oh my god. Alright. Okay. This is awesome. Only one statement is true. Now let's think about this. If this statement is true, the other ones are both false immediately, right? Oh, I'm so happy. So let's just consider that. If this statement is true, the other ones are immediately false. A box next to this box is true. Contradiction. Instant contradiction. So this has to be false, right? Instant contradiction. All right, so let's assume this is false. Only one statement is true. It's false. So what that means is that there must be two true statements. So this has to be a true statement. A box next to this box is true. A box next to this box contains the gems. Cool. I was really preparing for that to be, like, way harder than it wound up being, so there you go. Yeah, it's hard to see. Still undefeated, baby. Still undefreaking-feated. So what we are looking for specifically is many, many mechanical rooms. So we'd love a utility box. In this corner. Why, it's an observatory. Well, great for getting resources. Feudal's good. Now, there is something that I want to see, which is... I feel like the Mechanarium has to be drafted somewhere in the middle of the... Like... Let me just show you. Has to be drafted, like, somewhere in what... Like, in these 3 columns. It can't be at one of the edges. I don't know if that's 100% true, but this is what I have anecdotally observed. So I want to leave a nice hollow space in the middle. Items for sale, this would be good. God, I feel so dumb in these sometimes. It's just like so hard to see stuff. So we can go back to that courtyard and do some digging. Boiler room, really good for us. We really want the boiler room. This is number 1. So I don't want to go too over eager. I want to stay kind of at the lower quadrants and work up the sides. This might be an amazing one to have here, yeah. I like the break room, but I really want flexibility. And if we look at the rooms, where is the... Let's actually look through these and make sure that we don't make a mistakey here. Pretty sure all of those rooms are grouped together. Yeah. Utility boiler, pump room, which unlocks from the boiler room. Good shit. Security, workshop, laboratory. And we upgraded this to be the electric eel aquarium so that we get another power source. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the Mechanarium itself is 8. Good. So we are setting ourselves up nicely. It'd be great if we could just get the straight across workroom. Nope, can't get it. Which one do I actually want to do here? A little wasteful on resources, but I'm going to do it. This is really good to have the ivory dice. We'd really love to use rerolls to really set ourselves up for future success. Walk-in closet might be reasonable. I do like a den, but I think I'm going to walk-in closet. We have 22 gems, like a psycho. More keys is great. Rabbit's Foot's fine. Slaughter says, any inclination to play Age of Empires 2 in the future? We're doing at least all of April playing Age of Empires 2. April of Empires is coming. So this is a utility closet, which allegedly we need, but like again, I don't want this. I want resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This might not be a bad spot for it, to be honest. I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to work my way all the way to the other side. We need to remember that the boiler room can also turn on power should we wish to do that. We don't really wish to right now. We don't have a reason to, but... Any plans to play Red Alert 3? Fucking, are you kidding me? Of course, dude. Yeah. This is a good route. Shoal says, hi, Sean. During the Brood War series, I remember you brilliantly explaining that the main fantasy of RTS is being the commander, and the process of getting used to micro and macro procedures was part of the fun. Now that you see RTS from a design perspective, is the balance between usability and procedures a design dilemma you're trying to resolve? What do you mean? I would say I always think about RTS from a design perspective. But as it is my favorite genre, I'd be happy to hear what you have to say. And what the heck you mean. I want to make sure that I'm actually answering the question you're curious about. Drafting studio, I guess, is fine. Oh, look at that. It's the apple I needed last time. Pretty sure I have no other potential future 4 plans. Okay, so we are trying to get the Mechanarium. Nook is fine. Completely fine. But yeah, no, I really think that RTS games, like, the real joy is about the management of a bunch of different stuff. Courtyard is good, gives us a lot of resources, but I'm a little concerned because we right now only have 2 machine rooms. Carl Sagan, 42. What a delight. Dude, Carl Sagan, I like, not long ago, like, must have been over winter break, I rewatched your A Dish Best Served Mole video. So good. Security. Security. Yes! Oh my god, we are owning. For those of you who have not watched A Dish Best Served Mole, M-O-L-E, it is one of my favorite videos on all of YouTube. It's right up there with Pan and Cock's half-A press Super Mario Brother 64 video. An honor to have you stop by as always, my dude. So security level, well, I think it should be a little high. Offline mode, I think it should be a little unlocked, if you know what I mean. Is that the Parallel Universe Mario video? It sure fucking is. Okay. So now we have 3 of these. The fact that we went utility closet is amazing. Now, we really want to just go up. I don't think it matters that much that this chapel is going to ding us. We have 48 smackers. And honestly, I have so much money in these games that I don't really care to lose a single one. I'm happy to tithe. It's not a big deal. Drawing room is a fine one. I'll do this, but you know what? I'm gonna head north. Because we want to try to leave this center like hollow as we can. What special keys do I have? A silver key? I remember getting that. I think I'm just gonna do the courtyard. Courtyard is always plus EV. Good. Costs 1 gems, gives 2 gems. Stonks. But Jatolo, I haven't seen you give any follow-up responses. And I just want to let you know that sometimes, if responses are long... Oh, Jatolo, we haven't announced anything about what we're working on in our studio. Anything at all. We've announced, like, literally nothing. It's just multiplayer, PC, strategy game in Unreal. It's just those 4. Kind of deliberately said nothing about genre for basically... I like to think that it makes my life easier, but I claim it also makes your life easier too. Like, for instance, if we say absolutely nothing, there's nothing to get excited about or hyped about or to speculate on, because, dude, it's so easy to speculate on stuff and to get pumped and excited and imagine the thing you're speculating about. But the joke that I've been enjoying saying is that, like, depending upon which audience I'm streaming to, they're 100% convinced of whatever their genre is. Card game players know it's a card game. People that know me from RTS and Year of RTS, it's definitely an RTS game. People that watch me on Mostly Walking were convinced that it was this. This is the one thing I'll say it isn't, because this is the best idea ever. The idea of making Backer Quest. And here's what Backer Quest is. It's a game where it's like a Kickstarter where there's different tiers of payment. And what you do at those different tiers is pay an amount of money to do a specific kind of work. And so I don't, as the developer, I don't make any of the decisions, right? So if you're like a $5 backer, you get to like do a 256 by 256 texture for a tree that we'll just slap on, right? If you're like a $25 backer, you get to record one footstep sound. If you're like a $200 backer, hey, you get to write some dialogue lines. If you're a $500 backer, you can do voice acting that the writers of the $200 tier did. It's going to be amazing, right? It's just... Backer Quest, man. That'd be so sick. Do I really want the office? I actually don't really like any of these floor plans. I'm going to redraw just once. Dining room might actually be positive, because I think I'm going to be stepping a lot here. I want lunch. Air6 says, I can't wait to pay for the opportunity to work. I know, let me tell you, it's next level. It's crazy. So I'd really love the electric eel aquarium guy. All right, I guess I'm just going to keep doing courtyards. Courtyards all the way down. Vertical Fields, what's the best way to start learning Unreal Engine as someone with a background in C++? Literally, just pick a simple game that you've played and just try to recreate it in Unreal. That's it. That's, like, the best. I'm, like, a big believer in, like, it's not about tutorials. It's not about the right first projects. It's just about banging your head against it until you start learning it enough. So again, I'm trying to go around the outside edge of this. Because I want the Mechanarium. I really want the Mechanarium in those middle areas. Classroom. Yeah, I mean, this might actually be a good one to do. So maybe I can re-roll a bunch of times to get another mechanical room. Because right now we have 3. This is our Mechanarium run. That's what we're trying to hit on. Ballroom's a little awkward. Let's redraw this. A couple free redraws. Kitchen could potentially be nice, but we want to redraw until, once again, we get mechanical room. Workshop. Bam! Yes! Hell yes. And we even have some stuff that we could combine together. Oh, broken handle? Hell yeah. So rabbit's foot combined with anything? No. Lockpick, does that combine with anything? I'm trying to remember what the... We need the battery for this one, right? I don't remember what this one is. Dowsing rod? No. Pick sound amplifier? Dude, I don't think I've ever built this. Let's give it a shot. Oh! Oh, I got the Trophy of Invention! Look at me go! Brr, brr, brr. What does this do? Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Alright, sure. So, we now have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to kind of like work our way. Where do we want to go? I mean, I think I'm going to go back to the dining room at the very least. Anything else on these desks? Rambunctious says, I had a blast watching 1v7 Hera AOA2 match. Hilariously entertaining. Also, a wonderful group of people to have played with. The pizza. With the furnace, you get extra to the pizza. Dude, wait, are those uploaded to my YouTube? I haven't even looked yet. We have an automated procedure. Soundpick amplifier. All right. I'm going to do the many passages one. Well, that's just total dog shit, huh? All right. Well, I guess Courtyard's all the way down, huh? They were today? Yes. You can now draft second copies rooms you already have in your house. Maybe this is actually the nuts here. This will make it easier, certainly. Yeah, let's give this a go. And maybe there's an opportunity for me to try to remember if I actually did get this key. I'm pretty sure I got this key. We're going to go this way. Courtyard's all the way down, huh? It's really locked on the other side otherwise. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this here. Because otherwise I would need to go just to get over to here again. Wait, did I? Yeah, all these are up. And you get some more steps from there. Which is something I cherish. Chillis says that left off slice of pizza triggers me every time I saw the first one. Dude, I know it pisses me off so much. I would never leave a slice of pizza. Not an animal. Alright, so we're looking for soundpick amplifier. Probably a positive one to get. So we don't actually care that much about this, huh? I am going to do this. So your garden key is nice. We can open up the left side. God, I have so many freaking courtyards in this thing. Actually, I'm going to redraw. I'm, like, slightly worried about having too many. Alright, that seems fine. I guess just this? But yeah, Jatolo, if you wanted to, like, rephrase / ask your question, I'd be happy to answer. Alright, so I think I'm going to use the special key. I'm going to use the secret garden key. This is just a good thing to do. Because now I'm going to have infinite walkability. Especially because I opened up this. Oh, I remember this one. Oh my god, I thought this was so beautiful. Oh my god, I think this is one of those beautiful moments in, like, video games, dude. Oh my god. Where you can actually, like, now rotate all of these, and then it, like, rotates and shows different stuff. Like, that's so sick. Where's my mouse? Now remember, if I do a little rotate all of these, wish the animations were faster. Well, unlocked. This is one of the benefits of streaming, is that, like, anytime this is happening, I just, like, look over. Feels good, man. Woo! But, like, this was the last one that I got really pumped about. It was this fourth one. And one of the reasons why I did this way is that if I get the secret garden, I can go turn around and go right back to the conference room and just get maxed out on foods. Yeah, this is the one where I was like, oh, they use trains. Their sigil is black. They have a metropolitan society. All right. So let's go ahead and go down here. We're at 63 steps. Should be plus EV. To do this right. Excellent. 93. Might as well. I guess a storeroom. How many do we have right now? You know, part of me just wants to re-roll, because we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have 4, and this lets us do rerolls. Or not rerolls, but like puts duplicates in there. I'm going to force this a little bit more aggressively. I guess the attic will help, but... Coin purse. Battery pack. Maybe nothing else here, but I remember there was like a weird thing that I could just like barely slip to back here. That's right. The craziest thing ever is when I drafted the attic in the outer room and walked up, and there was an enormous shrine, an enormous statue in the window back there. I mean, it was just the most insane, like, holy shit, they thought of everything moment. I want to go on the outside. Yeah. So what you do is you get the shrine, and you get the cherries that lets you draft a room. So then when you go to the outer room, you can pick a cherry to not draft an outer room, but to draft an arbitrary room. And you can draft an attic right here, and there is something on the other side. It's, like, very sick. Starting to get slightly concerned. Oh! I'm getting slightly concerned because we need to get a lot more. Oh, and I've already drafted the music room. Man, fuck. I guess this. I think it might have been incorrect to do the duplicates. It might have been completely wrong to do the duplicates. Right now, I'm laser focused on just getting the Mechanarium up. Are we kidding me? Nothing at all? I'm not getting any of them? Oh, this sucks. I mean, it looks like I'm not going to get it. 49, new Constellation at 50? So tilting. Really, man? Come on. Ay. Sure, yes. Sure, yes. So we have right now 1, 2, 3, and a 4. So now we actually need, like, every upcoming room to be... Oops, cheesy. I don't believe it. This looks bad. I think that the mistake was doing the, hey, let's put duplicate copies in here. Because, like, I've already eliminated a ton of non-mechanical rooms. I gotta not do that next time. You know what? Knight's Shield, weight room. Hey, it's a pump room. What do you know? Maybe there's hope. This would be 5. We need every single remaining room. Show me dice. Give me as many dice as I can, you know? Okay. Alright. I mean, this is giving us some shots. We already have access to all the rooms we need. So, we're redrawing these. Locker room. It's not it. We have 5 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So then we would need 6, 7, and 8. Fuck! Ah! Yeah, I think that was a mistake on my part. Well... Oh, and I can't even confirm the Hall of Mirrors theory? Well, that fucking sucks. Alright. I will... Let me see, is there any other reason I would want to press ahead? I don't necessarily think so. I'm gonna call it a day. So that way we can squeeze in yet one more run. Just one more run. Save and continue. Fingers crossed for Schoolhouse. Could be good, Tantoro. Could be good. day 50. So we get the new Constellation. Codex says can't have the mind-blowing runs without including Mediocre. I honestly feel totally fine with it. Because, like, I think that the gameplay of this game is just so amazing. I have so much fun just playing the game. Like, in a literal sense, we haven't really made progress. Is it graduation day? Any items to be snatched? All right. We'll need to remind ourselves of everything. All right. I'm going to be pretty dialed in, and I think I'm going to pass on parlor rooms. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to finish this show in time. Conference room. Great. We want to be able to spread out lots of things and easily snag those rewards. Let's go to the corner. Classroom. I think that this specific classroom might not be the right one. We want resources first. Okay. So, Dunhai Joe says, have I gotten all the classrooms before? I have many times gotten to the point where I went to the 8th room, but I had not unlocked... Oh, God, I'm so forgetful. I had not yet unlocked the classroom from the drafting room, so I only had just those 8. Need some keys. I really don't want to get classrooms too early. So... this is the one that I can point to. I should actually be reviewing these classrooms. So, this is the color of Arch Ares, or this is the flag of Arch Ares, and it is a yellow flag. This is the flag of Raja. It is purple. This is the flag of Courtyard, which is orange. Drawing room is actually very nice for us to have. We would like a drawing room. So we'd ideally like a courtyard or something. Den is good. We really need resources. We want to be very careful not to accidentally skip out on our resources. I'm going to get the library for 2 reasons. One, it increases the amount of rerolls that we get from our classrooms. But also, I really want to check out Realms and Rune again. Any money located anywhere? Very good. Okay. Keys are what we need. Keys, 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 keys. Shit. Well, yeah, I'll get a guest bedroom. Gives me some more steps and often has an item back here. That's good. Rooms pointing north. We want that. We really want that. The danger here is we just can't be too overeager about being like, oh, let's just get another classroom. Look, done. Because, like, look, we have so few exits. I think that this is the better one to get. I'm going to get this one. I'm going to turn tail and run. Storeroom would be fine. Okay. I'm a little scared. I'm going to do it. It says that you get a 50th special constellation. North Star. You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. Holy shit, that is an insane one. Okay. But we need keys, and we need keys extremely badly. Fine, I'll do this. Okay. This box is empty. Every statement with the word empty is false. This box is empty. The blue box is empty. This box is empty. Every statement with the word empty is false. So that has to be a false statement. Fully. This box is empty. The blue box is empty. All right. So one is fully true and one is fully false. So every statement with the word empty is false. If that's true, we immediately get a contradiction because every single statement has that. Every statement with the word empty is false. I mean, literally it contradicts itself. But this is empty, this is empty, this is empty, this is empty. Whoa. All right, so let's ask ourselves this. This is false. So this box is empty. Let's assume this is false. Okay. Let's think through this. This box is empty. The blue box is empty. And this says this box is empty. So let's assume that okay, I'm just going to make a decision of how to go through this. So one of the boxes is fully true, one of the boxes is fully false, and the other one can be whatever. So let's assume this is a fully true box. This box is empty, and the blue box is empty. All right, this has to be fully true. We just state this is fully true. This box is empty. We already know that this is true, right? This has to be fully true if this box is fully true, which means this one has to be fully false. This box is empty. So that's false. Every statement with the word empty is false. It's also false. And there's no contradiction here. This is empty. This is empty. This has stuff in it. Great. So that right there, that seems to indicate that the right box is the correct box. The black box is the correct box, just to disambiguate to our viewers at home. So what if we say that this is a fully false box? This box is empty. That's false. And the blue box is empty. That's false. Those would both need to be full. That's a contradiction. So we know this can't be fully false. So if the bottom statement is true, then that statement is true. So then it has to be in the black box. Okay, so I just didn't speak aloud. Okay, so the way that I'm going through this branch is I'm saying, what if this is a fully true box, a fully false box, and a mixed box? As in one statement is true, one statement is false. So we then now look at the fully true case. This box is empty and the blue box is empty. Those statements are both true. We come here, this box is empty. This statement is obviously true because this says the blue box is empty. And therefore this box is empty. We can conclude that that's a true statement if this is true, which means this is a fully false box, which means that the top statement here, this box is empty, that has to be a false statement, therefore they're in here. Great. Now let's consider the second branch, which is that what if the white box is, every statement on it is false? Then that would read, this box is empty, the blue box is empty. That means those are two false statements, which means that both this box and the blue box would contain gems, which contradicts the whole point of the puzzle. They're in one box. So we know that it cannot be a fully false box. That's a contradiction. Now, the final one is, what if it's a mix? So it could be that the top is true, the bottom is false, or the top is false and the bottom is true. So let's consider the one that the top is false. This box is empty, and the blue box is this box is empty. Let's assume that that is a false statement. The blue box is empty is a true statement. So this is true. Therefore, this is true. So this is false. This box is empty. That top statement would need to be false for it to be mixed. So they would be in here. But then we would need a fully false box. And if this box is fully false, then it says this box is empty. That would have to be a false statement. So that would imply that the gems are in here and in here, which is a contradiction. So let's do the flip. So this box is empty. That's a true statement. The blue box is empty. That's a false statement. Ah, which then leads to another. Yeah. I'm just gonna I'm done explaining myself because they're in this box and I need to hurry up. I really don't want to do a fucking classroom, man. Storeroom, weirdly, is actually what I'm going to do. Sometimes you just know. Well, I mean, there was only one logical place for it to be, and I just am trying to get done as soon as I can with that puzzle so I can play the rest of this game. Well, I mean, the garage helps if we get it. I mean, I would love more keys, but what I really want is the, like, locker room, which spreads keys throughout the estate. Then we're actually cooking. But, like, right now, I'm just very alarmed that I have no keys. And I have no more rooms to go through. Like, for instance, if we get a classroom, yes, we actually can do this. That's actually good. This seems fine to do, because I think what I really need is, like, I'm going to get more rerolls, and it's going to be fine. Oh, yeah, this is the stupid-ass thing where it's like... Wait, are we in second grade? Oh, okay, we are in second grade, yeah. Where blue is add, yellow is subtract, pink is multiply, purple is divide, and you just do them left to right. So do we want a classroom here? I think so. I think that if I work my way through here, it's basically we just need keys and gems at this point. And I think that the classroom we need to focus on is exit points. Now this is where they go water. H2O is called water. It's called ice. H2O the gaseous state is called helium. We're not worried about steps. Let me just check the desks for stuff. Okay. So this is where we want to start redrawing. Lots of exits. Yeah, this is it. Passageway, corner pocket. Perfect. So now we have exits. So now we can go back to doing resource collection when we go southward. Redrawing. We want a resource room. Break room is not exactly the mix that we want. Not exactly the mix that we want. Chamber mirrors, not exactly the mix that we want. Courtyard, that's a good room. That's a good resource room for us. What do we want? A kennel? No, I want courtyard. So we are looking for resources. Oh my god, hell yes. So let's take a peek at where we are map-wise. Like, I literally need it to open up these two areas, because I think we're going to need all the resources we can get. Oh, shit. No, that's not good enough. Yeah. Yeah, I'm willing to do this one. Classroom is completely okay here. Completely okay. So this is Korarika. This is correct. This is Morajai, and this is correct. This is Vera, and this is the correct flag for Vera. This is Nuance. This is the incorrect flag. This is the flag of Nuance. This is Araja, and this is the correct flag for Araja. This is Fen Ares, formerly Arinda Ares. This is the correct flag, and this is Arch Ares. Yellow flag. This is a purple flag, but it should be there, and that's Korarika. And look, you can even see it up here on my cool poster. See, Korarika, Morajai, Vera, Nuance, Eraja, Arinda Ares, Arch Ares. But this is the 4th era, so if we look at this, excuse me, this is the 3rd era. In the 4th era, this is Fen Ares. See, and here's where we are. There's Fen. Okay. Now, I think I'm just going to reroll till I get a Locksmith, actually. I think that that's the biggest thing that I'm worried about. Is running out of gems and running out of keys. We actually have enough courtyards that could potentially be nice. Woo! I don't want to go too hard re-rolling with these. If I get, like, a reasonable one, I will probably stop for a moment. Yeah, I guess I'll do a courtyard. It's fine. Because, I mean, this gives us -1 gem, +2 gems, +2 dig sites, and frequently a chest. But I'm very worried about running out of keys. Like, I'm very, very, very worried. I almost want to go back to doing aggressive rerolls to get a Locksmith. Well, we have aggressive rerolling dice. That seems good. You know, we literally need keys. This is why I was getting so worried about running low on resources, because it's so easy to just be like, oh, I want to go classrooms all the time. And then, like, to just lose sight of the fact that you can just run out of stuff. Fuck. Okay, this, I think, is the most reasonable hedge here. Do we have keys? Okay. Okay, I'm feeling a little less freaked out. So we can actually curl this way and draft the shit out of things going down. This is art class where they talk about the differences and things. Tooth. So that, well, this is grade 5. Great. Ooh, that's a good one. I am slightly still scared, though, because I don't have a lot of entrances. I think I do want to redraw this. I think I need more entrances. Because right now, we are like a single keycard door away from instant death. And I don't like instant death. Spare room seems kind of trash. Breaker box is kind of an interesting choice, but I'd rather have security and then do a breaker box. I mean, the biggest thing is I just want, like, Keysmith, you know. All right. This I'm actually willing to do. Keycard. Oh, okay. Dude, we are so low on freaking keys. Okay. What do I think about this? I think I do want to do this. Let me see if I remember my military history. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? Why, it was General Teskin. Which cities in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure? Oris. How many sons did the fourth king of Arindia have? I believe it was 2. Under the War of the Fifth Era last. Maybe 22 years? Which one did not ally with Fen Ares during the war? Fuck. Ah, shit, I don't remember any of these. Alright. Correct. This is wrong. This is right. This is right. This is right. So I think both of these are the wrong one. It's Teskin 22 Eraja Black Flag. That's right. Oris is what it was named after, and I'm pretty sure it was 8. So I think that's right. So I'm just going to go, it's B, 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 C, C. It might have been 2, actually. But it's not 16-6. So it's BB, I'm not sure, 22, Eraja, that. Yeah. So this is wrong. This is right. This is right. This is wrong. This is right. This is right. So yes. So it was General Teskin and Oris. This is right. Error. Correct. Correct. Error. Correct. Correct. Yeah. Okay. And let's look at this one. Correct. Wrong. Correct. Correct. Wrong. Correct. This is wrong. This is right. This is right. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is right. Yep. Okay. I do know these. Okay. 16-6 is wild. Yeah, I know. Like all this guy does all day is try to have kids. That's like the only way that would be possible. So General Teskin was the first ruler. Oris was named after a historical figure. How many sons did the fourth king of Arindia have? Why, he had 2. Just quick pair of kids. Oh, I remember 222. Yeah. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? It lasted 22 years. It's awfully good news. Okay. Let's go to 7th grade, shall we? Getting nervous. What's grade 7 about, right? This is where you learn the new math, where this is to square. This is to transpose the numbers. It's like this is wrong. This is actually 61. This is 21 minus 2 would be 19, so that's what's wrong here. But this is plus 30, minus 5 is 25, swapped is 52. That's totally correct. So let's see. 1 squiggly is you round to the first, or you round to the 1 place. 2 squigglies is you round to the 10 place. 3 squigglies is you round to the 100 place. So I think that this is 100. Because you round to the nearest hundreds. This is 100 minus 59.6, and then you round. So it's 59.6 would be 40.4, rounded to the nearest 1 would be 40. Don't square till you're there. Give me my apple. Okay. Keys. I mean, we might just do it right here. That is a good place for a garage. That is really good. You know, that door has to be locked. All right, I'm going all the way back. Yeah, I don't care about the garage keys. It doesn't matter to me. All right, guys, go away. Go away. Stop trying to tell me what to do. Oh, open the trunk. Look in there. You can go to the trunk and you can get the things from the thing. Stop backseating. Stop spoiling. For fuck's sake, I'm trying to graduate here, man. Okay. So I need it to open this way. So I'm actually going to aggressively reroll for it, but I want to preserve my stars at this point. I guess this gives me an extra redraw. And if we can get a Knight's Shield, then we can get a really nice red room here as potential. Security is excellent. It's an excellent choice. Now it's very hard for us to just get owned by a single whiffed keycard. Mm-hmm. I'm going to make this run work no matter what. All right. Aj and Ja, first and last. Ma-am. And I remember Ma-am because I am large. That's how I did that. Ma-am. Ov. Vo. Nev van elle. When paired with a verb can mean I will or I won't, similar to alu. What's alu mean? There's 5 of them. Okay. Yeah, lore is word. Oh yeah, hue is house. Tre is tree. Yate is gate. Those are fun. Loon, like the moon, is water. Dao, day, nine, night, are, future. Earlier Russian did not use any verbs. Today's rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loan words and are mainly used to describe physical actions. So, let's see. So, Aj is first, therefore Ja is last. Ma is small, Am is big. Ov means to, Vo means away from. Nev is new, Ven is old, and maybe something else. El is me, El Shang. Le is the lack of me. But what's Ven means old? The end of, that's right. So then these ones would be lore is word, so it would be house gate or house tree gate. Hue is house. Tre is tree. Yate is gate. Loon is water. Day is day, nay is night. Are is future. Okay. But it's these ones. Hello, can you teach me a new word? Oh, yeah. Ull. Ull is you, right? I will and I won't. Like, ull is you. Okay. Ajlor. New word. Hey. Or first word. Hello. Ajlor. Ulgo. Like, do you want to go with me? Nevdao would be new day. I want to remember this because the tomb is important. Hello, can you teach me a word? So, hello would be Ajlor. Can you teach me would be ul teach. New word Nevlor. Yes, so that is correct. The large house is towards the east. So, large house. Am. House is Hugh. Am is large. Hugh am. To the east, so be of, and whatever the fuck east is. Of at. Okay, sure. I will swim at dawn. That would be like L swim at dawn. So dawn would be new day. Nevdao. L swim. Okay, cool. Right, it is swim. Nice. I won't read at night. I won't read at night. So that would be like read le. The same way that it was read lu for you won't read. At night. Night is nay. Okay. The branches of the tree are old. Oh, that's right. Because Ven is old. Branches of the tree are old. So I think it's Tre Ven Ven is the actual correct one. Because Ven is like the end of the tree, and Ven means old as well. So Tre Ven is like the end of the tree, that's the branch. And it's old, so it's like Tre Ven Ven. The trunk of the tree is small. So they messed up this one, so they messed up. So the trunk of the tree is small. Ma is small, Nev is new. Tree, the trunk of the tree is small, so the trunk is the new tree. Okay. So if I look at these other ones, hello, can you teach me a word? Ajlor, first word, that's me, hello. Ul teach, that means you teach me. Nevlor, that's a new word, great. The large house is towards the east. Hugh am, Hugh is house, am is large, that's great. New house, of et, of means towards. Et is east, great. We'll swim, Nevdao, yes, like I will swim on a new day. I won't read at night. Read'll nay. That's fine. The tree. So this should be Tre Ven Ven. That's the correct one. Oh yeah, it says branch and trunks. That's why those are wrong. 4 to 6. I'll teach never. Yep. Huam ovet. I'll swim. Ajdao. No, Ajdao. Aj means first. This is the first day. That's wrong. It should be Nevdao, which is dawn. So this is wrong. I won't read at night. So this shouldn't be le read. That means I read at night. It needs to be I won't read. The branches of the tree are old. Yes. Tre Ven Ven. Yes. Okay. Okay. So let's Ajja. Let's see. It's Ajja. Ma'am. Of vo. Vo means away from. Nev. Ven for new and old. And elle. And then there's for lore. So word is lore, house, hue, house, tre, tree, gate, or yate is gate. Loon is water. day is day, nay is night. And what was the last one? Are is the future. Are. Oh, it's nay. It's Dao and nay. I knew I didn't quite have those correct. Okay, so we need to be very careful here. We need to be very, very careful. I think we have enough rerolls and things that would make us feel comfortable. I'm going to get the boiler room, and I'm going to go north. Because right now, we're in 8th grade, right? Oh, I actually could have just rolled it right then and there. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me my apple. Exam has begun. You have 30 minutes to complete the next 18 pages of questions related to the curriculum covered in the previous 8 grades. If you don't know the answer to questions, keep it and come back later. This is an open book exam. You may use your notes and may retrieve information from other rooms as long as you complete the test. Okay. Stan was his house at 6 a.m. and drove 3 hours. What the fuck? Drove 3 hours north and passed 8 flags. Then he turned northwest at Tanner Fork and drove another 3 hours. Hold on, I'm minimizing chat. Sam left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 3 hours north and passed 8 flags. He then turned northwest at Tanner Fork and drove another 3 hours and passed 4 additional flags. Holy shit. It's not what I thought it would be. Colors most often associated with holidays. Orange. Which fun would be least patriotic room pairing? Greenhouse in Costa Rica is wrong because this is orange. Arch Aries is yellow. Betterment is Eraja because it's purple flag. Which color is the fruit that gives +3 steps when consumed? Yellow because it's a banana. All right, +5, -5, 0 times 2. So the following problems. Oh, my alarm just went off to do cat litter. This is 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12, times 2 is 24. Solve the following problem. 5 minus 2 is 3, times 5 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. 16 minus 5 is 11. I'm going to do that one more time. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16, minus 5 is 11. Solve the following problem. 10 times 4 is 40. 40 divided by 5 is 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. Solve the following problem. 1 times 4 is 4. Excuse me. 1 minus 4 is 3. It's 3. Negative 3 times 2, that would be 1. Solve the following problem. 3 minus 4 is -1 times 8 is -8 divided by 2 is -4 times 5 is -20. I did something wrong. 3 minus 4. What did I do wrong? 3 minus 4 is -1. -1 times 8 is -8. So -4 times 5. Something's wrong there. Because this is +3 and -4. So it's a negative number. Which element on the periodic table is represented by C? Carbon. What element appears in the periodic table directly below helium? Neon. Which of the following is not a real element found on the periodic table? Mount Holly. That's Elysium. Oh shit, I don't know that at all. Silver. Which element could not be... Which elements could not be used in the spelling of the word clues? This is C. This is U, or UR. Chlorine is Cl. How many elements are at the top of the periodic table? 2. City of Fen. The Morning Bay. How many cities and fennes are larger than Reddington? Jeez, I don't know. Which following is not near Fen Aries? This is near, this is near, this is near, this is far away. Aries. What realm is directly north of Araja? Fen Aries. If you are You're right now. I'm in. Alright, Mount Holly, Reddington, Finaries. Which two pieces of art would best be... Pick the letter B. Would best pair to pick the letter B. Birch tree and oak tree. Oh, I see. Bale and ale. Great. Which of the following pieces of art not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? Jungle. The following pieces of art is not displayed in Mount Holly's entrance hall. There's an ace and a face. Realize is not. Orindia and Orinda. That's I. General Teskin. What era were the railways of Fenaries destroyed? I don't know. 22 years. What is the first capital of Fenaries? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. How do you undo? I misclicked. Okay, actually, oh my god. I misclicked. Is it just that way now? Which one we can find is dirigible headway our cherries. Signed Battle of War V was fought on the southern shores near which famous landmark? Fuck, this is wrong. -3 squared is 9 minus 3 is 6. Add 11 divided by 3. That would be 4 2/3. Rounded to the nearest whole is 5. Can't believe that you can't change it. 12 divided by 3 is... Oh, shit. I literally just marked the wrong thing. Fuck. Fuck. I can't believe it doesn't let you erase. I'm like in speed demon mode. I'm so pissed off right now, man. Alright, plus 12. It's 12 divided by 3 is 4, but this is less than, so it's 3 2/3. That should have been 4. Okay. 4 squared is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. 21 times 2 is 42. 42 minus 1 is 41. Flopped is 14. If I literally wish I had known that there was no erasing. Fuck. Okay. So, this is 5. I'm mad. I want to ace this final exam. I know that I know all these things. So 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. 2.5 multiplied by 3 is 7.5. Rounded to the nearest 10 is 10. Minus 1 is 9. 9 times 6 is 54. 54 plus 100 is 154, which rounds up to 200. Q. What does neviate mean? It means a new gate. Phrase Trevenle is, this would be a new tree of me. Or a new tree without me. I see. That old tree is not owned by me. That's right. My tree is not very old. That's wrong. I cannot see the tree trunk. That's fine. I would just say the following phrase in Arajan. You have a very, very long name. So you is ul. Long. It's Ra. I don't know what Ra is. So, Dao Ven Ya. So, Ja's first. This is the first new day. This is night day. This is, you don't have your word. It's this one because wait, I don't think I know what some of these words are. How would you tell an Arajan count me out? El Countvo. Of is towards Vo's away. Count me away. Count me away. Alright. Using the provided Erajan terms for cardinal directions. Above. The clearest way you could give directions to someone point A to then get to point B. So this would be north, east, in at this. Clearest way. Go Aj Ja. First, go north. And go east until towards the tree. And then last, go down away from the tree. I think this is it. Because this is... Yeah. First go up, and then go east towards the tree. And then last you're going to go south away from the tree. In ancient Arindia, the number 8 was considered by Arajan scholars to be mathematically near perfect. The many in the secular sphere held that this only advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. I cannot believe you can't erase. I'm going to throw up. So let's just think about what these means. This is 8 squared, so 8 squared is 64. What's 64 squared? 60 times 68, 36. What is 64 squared? I can do this because that's 60 times 68, which would be 36. 8 times that is be 36 plus 6 times 8 is 48, right? So that would be 48, be 4096. Sounds perfect to me. So what is this? This is 8 squared. So let's see. A is 4096. B is going to be... You're first going to take 8 and you're going to round it to the nearest 10, so it'd be 10. And 10 squared is 100. Let's see. C is going to be 8 squared, which is 64. Rounded to the nearest 10 is still 100. Whereas if you do 64 and then flop it, you get 46. I mean, 46. I'm doing this. All right, so we have almost everything nailed. So let's go through this again. Okay, so where are my classrooms at? I don't remember where grade 4 was. So let's go this way. Here's grade 3. This is the fun of science. Great. See, there's no jungle in any of these. See, I don't know why I remembered that and not, like, what images were there. So here's the battle. Yeah, I think it's, like, right in front of the Royal Museum. All right, there's the destroying of the railroads. Great. So that happened at the end of the 5th era. So you can actually see the... Fuck. So I think that, like, this battle is happening right in front of the Royal Museum. It's fine, doesn't really matter. Oh, it was right here, wasn't it? Okay. Is this where I put the 4th classroom? Let's see. Nice. Well, that just fucking sucks. I don't know where Trinsdale is at all. That's fucking terrible. Well, we're just gonna fucking cold guess that shit then. Alright, I probably should have come up with more questions before I ran away, you know what I mean? I'm so bummed that I'm not gonna get a perfect score. Oops, turned the wrong way. Well, the good news is I'll memorize the shit out of the exam for next time. Trinsdale, I remember. Has to be yellow in our cherries. I fucked up. He's in the Grand City of Fen. I think it was red. Ah, whatever. Colors, hallways, yes. These patriotic, greenhouse, Kurika, that's fine. Forget 5 steps of bananas. I'm gonna assume I got all these correct unless I misclicked. C is carbon, heat. Oh yeah, I can't do this. This is the only noble gas here, along with helium, right? So that's all going on, which it's not a real element found on the periodic table. I think the HO is like holmium or some shit. Y is like your Bangayim. I think it's the LL. It's LL or MT. I'm just gonna do this. That's just silver. Right on him. Pretty sure it's just R. I'm not 100% sure on that. How many elements from the top? This is just hydrogen and helium. This is Morning Bay. How many city framers are larger than Reddington? It's either 2 or 4. I'm going to do 4. These are all correct. Pretty sure these are all correct. This is Mount Holly, Reddington, and Fen Aries. Yeah. Oris is way far southwest. I mean, Fen Aries is where we are. Period. This is Bale and Ale. This is correct. The jungle is not there. Realize it's not there. It says Orindia. This is Orinda. This is correct. It has to be the 6th era. I might have gotten this wrong. This is named after a historical figure, but like Fen Aries named itself the Grand City of Fen. Erich Aries uses dirigibles for transport. Royal Museum of Fen is what I saw. Oh, well, this doesn't fucking matter because I already marked and I can't change it anymore. This one is wrong. This is right, this is right, this is right. You have a very, very long name. Long would be big, big name. It would be like Loraam, right? It's Radu. I don't know what Ra means. I don't know what Ra means. So, Nadao means night day. Jesus Christ, I just looked at the time. It's 7:22. I was trying to finish by 7. Good job, me. Dalvanjah, that means first new day. So it's not A, it's not C. But it's Ra. I don't know, whatever, I'm just gonna do B, I don't give a shit. Alright, how do I... Okay, I'm gonna look over at you now. I literally would love to know how to end the exam early, because I need to use the restroom, like, really badly. Is there a way to do that? Am I fucking just missing one? Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, this was weird. This is 3 minus 4 is -1. -1 times 8 is -8. One minus 4 is 3. -3. -3 times 2 is -6. Plus 7 is 7 with 1. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, this is plus. This is not multiplied by. That's what I was doing. That's what was my brain farting on. So this is plus 3 minus 4 is -1 times 8 is -8 times... Divided by 2 is -4. -4 plus 5 is 1. Alright. I got, I think, 4 incorrect. I think I'm just gonna end the day and find out how I did. All right. All right, here we go. Calling it a day. Let's see how we did. I didn't get a perfect score, which pisses me off. All right. All right. Hey, I see a letter there. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. This, we already know the mistake that we made in this one. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Ay, 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 ay. All right, so we are gonna retake that. Now that I actually understand what the damn exam is. I'm quitting. We don't know when we're going to be playing again, but let me just say, Squalor, warm thanks for the gifted subs, everyone. This was amazing. We even knew what we got wrong. Ugh. But Squalor says 5 more for the night. How many of you gifted today, Squalor? I need to look at my dashboard. It's not showing. Oh my god. Squall, let me just say thank you warmly. Thank you enormously. And I'm so sorry. I have to go to the bathroom like right now, everyone. I need to go. Mwah to all of you. I'm pissed I didn't get 100% because I should. I'll be back. Bye, bye, bye.